Alrighty, we should be good to go. We are back for another live stream on the channel. It's been a little bit since I last did one. It would have been the Warriors-Rockets game. But we are back. Let me make sure I get the game up. I'm not going to lie. It has been an incredibly chaotic day. I literally just got this stream prepared in time. It was a little bit rushed, but we're here, so that's all that matters. Game's about to get underway, which should be good. I think we are less than 4 minutes away. Probably the latest I've started a stream in terms of from when the game's actually starting. Yeah, I've definitely not streamed a 8 PM local game before. So it feels weird. Obviously in Australia, it's 3 PM, so it's truly the afternoon. G'day, Daniel. Let's go, Warriors. This should be an interesting game. Don't have too much hopes in this one. OKC gave us the absolute belt last time, so it could end up being pretty similar once again. But we'll see. Seth Curry, potential to make his debut tonight. He is available for action, so we'll see if he gets in. But yeah, here we go. We are 2 minutes away. The Warriors are coming out now. Looks like we're going for a bit of a taller lineup this game, which is good. We've been running the small ball kind of death lineup 5.0 at this rate, but seems like we're going with some height in this game, which is good. Alright. Let me just make sure everything's set up. Like I said, incredibly rushed today. I had a very... Although I wasn't actually working today, I had so much to do, and I literally just got this stream going in time, so yeah, hopefully I haven't forgotten anything or messed anything up. Obviously also uploaded a video today. I had to finish editing that. I needed to get it out before the game. I'll pin it in the chat link if you want to check that out at any point across the stream. But very important game, this one. If we can somehow knock off OKC, not only will it actually help us in terms of standings, but it's also going to hopefully help us in maintaining our all-time regular season record. We don't want OKC to surpass our 73-9 record. That would be pretty disappointing. Especially if they get 73-9 and above and go on to win the championship. So the projected starting lineup was wrong once again. It looked like the Warriors were going to go for a taller lineup, as you can see on screen. The projected starting lineup about an hour before the game kicked off was Podziemski, Moody, Butler, Green, and Post. So a little bit of a taller lineup. You've obviously got Post and Draymond playing alongside each other, but that isn't the case. Late change once again. Will Richard comes back into the starting lineup. Now, I'm assuming that is because Trayce Jackson is out once again. So that's probably why the late change. Trayce Jackson-Davis still out. So no Al Horford and no Trayce Jackson-Davis. So that means our only centers are Draymond Green and Quinton Post. So they can't start alongside each other because, we need to rotate the two of them for a full course of a game. So that makes sense. I thought Trayce might have been back, but he's once again out. So that's disappointing. Because obviously OKC, they've got some height. They've got Chet, they've got Hartenstein. So, trying to contain those two with only 2 centers in the rotation tonight is going to be tough. Like I just said, for anyone who's just joined, no Al and no Trayce. And then also as well, no Steph Curry in this game. For anyone who doesn't know. No Steph Curry once again. He hopefully will be returning within the next 2 games. He'll hopefully join us in our road trip. I don't think he'll play versus Philly in a couple of days' time, but I do think he'll play Saturday local time versus the Cavs and Sunday for my Aussie viewers. And then, yeah, still no D'Anthony Melton, but he also should be back within the next couple of games. So we should have a fully healthy team within the next week or 2, which is exciting because that's when the season really starts, in my opinion. Once we get Steph out there, once Seth finds his rhythm in a Warriors uniform, once D'Anthony gets some reps back on the court, once we get Kuminga back to full health, once we get Al back in the rotation, Trayce out there as well, LJ Cryer getting some action too. When we have the full team fit and firing. We've got a set rotation going. That's when I'm going to actually start to judge this Warriors team, because you know, everything before kind of this month to me is meaningless. Not fully meaningless, but I can only take it at face value. Like, I can't, you know, have my full, you know, opinions out until we see the full team out there on display against quality opponents. And we're going to see that in the month of December. And then also as well, we're going to see this team have more rest in the legs. This is our first game for December. But we definitely have a lot less games in December compared to November, which is good. But here we go. The reigning champs, headlined by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning MVP and Finals MVP in our home building. Obviously, the Warriors are a bit of an undermanned squad here tonight. No Steph, no Al, no D'Anthony, no Trace. So, small ball lineup without the chef. Now, I've just got to quickly fix up this little timer I've got here, just so you guys can kind of know how long is left in this game. But it was playing up before, but it's back working. But we are underway here. I obviously just want to make sure I've got that little timer thing going for you guys, just so you guys can kind of know how long's left. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. J-Dub as well. He's back, and he instantly scores. So I was just going to talk about that as he hits the scoreboard there. But Jalen Williams back into OKC's, not just team, but starting lineup. Obviously, he's kind of the Robin to SGA as Moody hits the three. So quick start to this game. I do apologize. I'm just trying to fix this little timer here. It wasn't working before. But yeah, quick start for both teams there as OKC come up short of that possession. So Dre with the board. So not a terrible start. Hopefully we can keep ourselves in the encounter early. So both teams score in the first possession but come up short on the second. This thing just is playing up. It does not want to work for me in recent times. Like, that is way too big. It doesn't even fit on the screen. Alright, hopefully that works. Let me know if there's any problems with the timer. G'day Elijah, g'day Blue Moo. Me and Blue Moo ran some 2K the other day. We got some dubs. Blue Moo, let me know how you think. You know, am I nice? Am I nice on 2K? I thought I was okay. I had a couple bad plays, but I thought I was alright. Moody to the cutting Richard. Nearly turns it over, but gets it back. And he's got 1 second. And it's going to be a shot clock violation there for the Warriors. So, if you haven't checked it out already, just dropped a new video today. I've been all over the place. It's going to be a very chaotic day in terms of content. I had to finish off that video this morning in between my physio appointment. Just got that out. Then I had to quickly make the graphics and the thumbnail for this stream, as J-Dub's going to shoot a three and miss. I'm sure J-Dub is going to put up a lot of shots in this game, especially, you know, coming up against an undermanned Warriors team where OKC probably should win. I reckon they'll let J-Dub take a few extra shots just to try and get him fully back into rhythm. We saw in his return he shot it at a pretty inefficient rate as Pods for three connects. I mean, if we were somehow able to take down the 20-1 Thunder without Steph Curry and without our bigs, I would be very impressed as the MVP hits the three there. He is a stellar player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pods another three. Got a little bit excited there, did Podziemski. Comes up short on that second attempt, but yeah. And then obviously after this stream, as Chet Holmgren tried to draw the charge there. Obviously we know Pods loves a good charge, but didn't have the feet set there, and it'll be an and-one play for Chet Holmgren. So he's going to be tough to contain. He played a really good game against us last time. But yeah, after this stream, got to make the post-game graphics result for Insta and TikTok, and then the post-game short, because I've got work bright and early tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So chaotic day, man. Chaotic day. Content left, right, and center. And Chet converts the and-one. Like, I literally haven't eaten all day today. I thought I'd have enough time to get a quick lunch in before the game, but didn't have enough time. Just got this stream ready to go just before tip-off. But that's enough talk about that. We've got a game to look forward to here. And it's been a pretty good start to this contest. As Pods, the running floater is good. Without Steph in this one, against all the critics, Podziemski looking to attack, and he started off well. 2 or 3 from the field. Quick little 5-point start here for Pods. He's got 5 or 8 points. Now, Chet swings it to AJ Mitchell, who's been a very improved player this year, and he knocks down that shot. Didn't really get much PT up until recent times, and now he's become a true rotational piece as the Thunder come up with the steal, and Cason Wallace gets the end-to-end layup there, forces the Warriors to call timeout. We know Thunder have a lot of good on-ball defenders, so we've really got to protect the ball in this game. Cookie in the twos the other day, you're talking shit. Yeah, I get a bit lippy on 2K. I let people know. I certainly let people know when I beat them. But nah, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. I will quickly just post a quick story just to try and let everyone know we're live. Usually I have like a little timer that counts down at the beginning of these streams with a little bit of music to get, wait till the people get in and get the vibes going, but I just didn't have time. I just did not have time. It got to 3 o'clock and I was finishing off the thumbnail. I wasn't happy with the photos I was using for the thumbnail, but the thing is, there's not too many good Jimmy Butler photos with him in the white jersey. A lot of the good photos of Jimmy in the Warriors uniforms in the blue one, but obviously we're wearing the white one. So I'm trying to find a photo that fits my thumbnail design, and I only just found one in time. But yeah, and then I got to 3 o'clock. I was finishing off the photo, and then I'm like, all right, I've got to get this stream up and going, otherwise I'm going to miss the start of this game. But we got there just in the end. I think I started this stream at 3:08, which is not ideal. But typically, most days I'm not uploading and streaming on the same day. Typically, it's one or the other. But today was a rare occasion. I wanted to get that video out prior to the game, but now everything's done, set up. We're good to go. I don't think I've made any mistakes. I'm just looking at the screen. All the graphics are right. Thumbnail's right. And yeah, we're good to go. We are good to go and kick back in my chair and enjoy this game. Yeah, if you haven't already, at some point across the day, make sure to check out my new video. It was just a kind of like a bit of an update video on all the main news going on with the Warriors at the moment. I spoke about the Seth Curry signing. I've talked about Melton returning to the squad in the next week. Spoke quickly about Steph's injury. And then briefly touched on some trade rumors. Just like kind of an update video. There's a lot of news at the moment with the squad, so I just thought, jump on. Haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks, so just trying to get... I'm focusing in December on getting videos out, because I actually won't be streaming too many games in December, unfortunately. Obviously, we only have, I think, 11 games in the month of December, but over the next couple of weeks, the days where the Warriors are playing, I'm actually working. I've been pretty fortunate so far this season to not be working on too many days where the Warriors are playing, but over the next 2 weeks, apart from this game and I think it's the Bulls game this Sunday or next Monday for Australian viewers, those are the only 2 games I'll be streaming over the next 2.5 weeks, which is unfortunate. Maybe I see if I can swap a work shift to try and stream another game, but I think outside of that, the next game I'll be streaming will be on like the 20th or 21st of December, the game versus the Suns. So that's like essentially Christmas week. So I'll be focusing more on getting videos out in December, just trying to grow the channel in all different aspects. But yeah, definitely check out the new video, maybe like at halftime or something. But here we go. We're back underway, off the timeout. Jimmy Butler misses the little floating shot there, and Shea will advance the ball. He'll give it off to his Robin in J-Dub. Cason Wallace now beats Draymond to the rim, and he will be fouled. Cason Wallace, I really like him as a player. He's still young too. Like the way Cason Wallace plays, like you'd think he's a 10-year vet, but he's still a young guy. Like, if he continues to get better on offense, he will be like, I think, a Drew Holiday type player. Like, he's already the same type of player, but I think he could get to Drew Holiday's level where, as speaking of kind of on-ball defenders, Jimmy Butler almost forces the steal there from the big Chet. But yeah, I think Cason Wallace is one of the most underrated pieces of this OKC team, as J-Dub scores again. So we don't want to let him get hot, as the Thunder are on a little 7-0 run here. You know, hopefully this is the game where Pajemski has a career high, drops like 30 or something. Like, he's looking to attack here, shoots again, and pods! And one! Rolls it in! Brandon Pajemski. Can he prove the doubt is wrong? A lot of people don't like Pajemski. I'm not in that boat. I love my man Pods. Got my Pods rookie card here. He's one of my favorite players. But, yeah, I won't spoil it, but I got a very nice Brandon Pajemski card in a pack opening video you guys will see soon. But unfortunately, he misses the free throw there. I scored my 6,000th rec point yesterday. This 2K got ranked top. I won't be talking, but I'll be listening. My bad, my game started. Now, all good, all good. If you're on tonight, and if I'm not playing with my mate, you know him, Mardo, I'll play maybe a game or two with you. Because, you know, when I have a busy day like this, I like to just finish my night off with a couple of chill games of 2K. Cason Wallace for 3 misses. That looked like it was going to rattle in. But yeah, maybe do some 2K streams soon. I know this month I'm going to do a video on 2K rebuilding the Warriors. And I might even like do something else as well with the Warriors on 2K. But maybe even like I might even do like a super long like hour to 2 hour. As Pajemski again! Could it be the B-Pod's career night? We'd be witnessing something special here. But yeah, like I was saying, I might even do like a 10-year rebuild with the Warriors on a live stream. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm going to do like a rebuild where I rebuild the squad for the rest of Steph Curry's career, try and get us one more chip. But I might do like a super long-term like 10-year rebuild on a stream soon. As Chet on the other end. I don't know why I gave the Warriors 2 points there. That was supposed to go to the Thunder. I wish that 2 points was for us. I wish we also had Chet Holmgren. So SGA hasn't been, you know, too hot early on. He hit the 3, but not too much else outside of that. But I feel like with SGA, I feel like he's a silent killer. Like, he just slowly creeps up in points. And then you get to the end of the game, you see the scoreboard, and you're like, SGA 35? Like, what? Wallace, the lob to Holmgren! Nearly stuffed it home, but he missed it off the pass there as Jonathan Kuminga will enter this ball game alongside Buddy Hield as Dre, quickfire 3 there, misses. Kuminga in for that high-flying ability he has, and he almost got the offensive board as the Thunder miss another easy shot at the rim. So Warriors coming up lucky here on a few plays down 5 as Kuminga looking to attack, but I want them to find Pajemski. Give it to Pods. Buddy off the screen. He'll hit it! I mean, if we want to win this game, it's going to come down to the shooting of Pajemski and Hield, and if they're both doing that, that was actually a 3. I thought his foot might have been on the line there, but it was just behind it. Chet wants to respond with a 3, and he connects. I hate playing against Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama, these 7-foot-plus aliens, because we really struggle against them. As Moody turns it over there. Obviously, the Thunder, they have such... Ooh, that's dangerous there on J-Dub. Dre kind of threw him into the crowd there. That's going to be 2 shots to the line. But like I was saying, the Thunder have so many great on-ball defenders. They really get in your face and pressure you when handling the ball. So you've got to be very protective of it. From that other angle, that foul actually wasn't too bad from Draymond. From the behind angle, it looked like he tried to swipe J-Dub's hand down. The one he hurt, but nah, from that other angle, he was just trying to block it. But look, I'm sure with Draymond, he was probably trying to, you know, give that sore hand of J-Dub, you know, a little bit of a tap. But yeah, so far in his return, his first 2 games back, he's averaging 13 points on 33% from the field. So like I said, the Thunder will get the ball in Jalen Williams' hands tonight. They know this is a game they can probably win, and, you know, if they can win and get their guys' confidence back, then they'll be definitely happy with that. Because, you know, when he's fit and firing, you know, J-Dub's a really good player. You know, I know he doesn't get, you know, as much of the spotlight being behind SGA, but if he was to go to a rebuilding team like the Wizards or something, you know, he'd be a 30-point per game scorer. So, you know, he can definitely pop up on certain nights and kill you. 22 plays 15, as Indiana fans would know. I can't believe that, he actually played through that finals series and that playoff run for OKC with that hand injury. As Podziemski, looking like a new player. Pods, the cutting pass to Peyton, and GP2 misses the layup. But I will say, Podziemski looking reborn here in this first quarter. Cannot believe this. He is looking shifty, looking to attack as Jalen Williams misses another three there. But I will say, very impressed, with Podziemski so far. Kuminga also looking to be aggressive. He misses, but as GP2 almost forces the steal. But I will say, I'm loving how these young guys are looking aggressive. They're looking to attack. Kuminga getting downhill. Podziemski showing no fear handling the ball. Even Buddy, who's not a young guy, but he's an important role player, he showed no fear on that first three. So, that's what we're going to need from these young guys in this game without Steph, coming up against the by far best team in the league as Buddy looks to shoot again. That misses, but I'm not mad. We've missed a few shots in a row here, but I'm liking the intent on offense. We're looking to get downhill, get close to the rim, and create. SGA's signature fading shot misses. Trying to draw the contact there, won't get it. Podziemski looking to hands it off here. Gives it off to Quinton. Swings it to Buddy. Got 12 seconds to work with here. Gives it to Kuminga. He'll get downhill. He beats J-Dub off the catch, but loses his handling. And that's another turnover. That's going to be the 5th Warriors turnover in this first quarter. But OKC turn it over right back on the other end. Isaiah Joe just couldn't get a full hand on it. So Kuminga, in his short burst, like I said, has looked to attack, but you can just still see the rust on Kuminga. But, he had a couple of weeks off. We'll give him a little bit of time. We got 3:13 left in this game. Pat Spencer will enter the ball game alongside GP2. Who else is out there? Quinton, Kuminga, and Buddy. So very strange lineup here. You got the 3 guards with Kuminga at the 4 and then Quinton at the 5. So very small lineup. But obviously at the moment, no Holmgren. Now, I actually might be mistaken. I was talking about before how as Pat Spencer comes in and does what he does best, hits that little floating midi. I love that from Pat Spencer. Gets to his spot. G'day, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. I said pre-game that the Warriors were going to have to come up against Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein, but I forgot to remember because I was in such a rush to get this stream going. I didn't get to have a full look at OKC's injury report. I knew that Caruso and Dort weren't playing in this game, which is super handy. They're arguably their 2 best on-ball defenders. You can argue Case and Wallace in that mix as well. But I didn't know Hartenstein was out. That definitely helps. So both teams are missing a lot of center depth. Obviously Hartenstein, Trace Jackson, and Al Horford all out of this game. So definitely a small ball game across the board. But the only kind of super tall player in this game, Chet Holmgren, having an impact early with 8 points. I'm pretty good. Sarah, how are you? I've been busy. It's been a busy couple of weeks, getting into the full swing of the grind and all that. Today's been busy. Although I wasn't working today, woke up at 7, finished editing, what was I saying? Finished editing the video I just uploaded a couple of hours before, and then had to quickly go to the physio just to get some work on my back. Got home, quickly did the thumbnail for the video, uploaded it, and then got into making the graphics for this stream. Just got all the graphics and thumbnail done just in time to just prior to the beginning of this game. Got the stream going like 4 minutes before tip-off. Obviously, I'm streaming now. And then once it's done, I'll make my post-game graphics, my post-game recap short for all platforms. Gonna go to the gym, come home, have dinner, and then, yeah, might play a bit of 2K, and then go to bed because I've got work tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So I'm very tired over this I'm gonna be very tired over this 24-hour patch, and yeah, definitely gonna enjoy my day off on Friday. No Warriors games, no work. Just gonna have a full day to rest. But yeah, been busy. But if I want this channel to be successful, I got to put the work in, and you know, it's starting to get growing. Where we could potentially hit 350 subs this stream. That would be awesome. But yeah, hope you're doing well. How are you? We got a new chatter in. Callum Man says, only team that can stop OKC is Denver. I mean, at the moment, I definitely agree, but come the playoffs, we don't know what's going to happen. You know, OKC could have a few injuries right before the playoffs, and they could get, you know, knocked out the first round. Like, you really don't know. But on paper and at the moment, yeah, Denver's probably the best chance at stopping OKC. But, you know, like, I could see the Lakers beating OKC in a 7-game series. I think Luka's playing the best basketball of his career. I think Austin Reeves is starting to become a legitimate second option. You know, they have LeBron as... It's crazy to say LeBron is a third option now. You know, he can give you 15 to 20 a night. Or they could trade LeBron for, you know, a more defensive option. Because I feel like for the Lakers, that's their biggest issue. Probably need a few more defenders in there. Look, maybe Warriors-Lakers do a trade. LeBron for Draymond. Could you imagine that? Obviously, that's not going to happen. But could you imagine that happen? That'd be crazy for both teams. But, yeah, there's a couple of teams I think that could give OKC a good run for their money. I think the Warriors are one of them. If we get fully healthy, if we also, you know, make a big splash for a true rim-running, you know, rebounding center as OKC knock down the 3 there. And if we're able to, you know, get a couple of more scoring options off the bench, a couple of those are back. That being Seth Curry and D'Anthony Melton. But we could also go out and trade for someone like a Keon Ellis. If you go and watch my new video, you'll see the 2 guys that I want the Warriors to trade for this deadline. But I think, yeah, a few small adjustments for the Warriors. And if we're healthy come the postseason, I think we can beat OKC. But obviously, they have had the upper hand over us in recent years. Although we have beaten OKC a few times. Like, I remember that game where Steph hit that driving layup for the win in OKC's building. That was a crazy game. But yeah, so far this year, in the first game we've played versus OKC, and in this game here, they've had the upper hand over us. As the other Jalen Williams, Jay Will, into the game, and he turns it over. So, down 8 here are the Warriors with 2:20 to go in this first quarter. We want to try and finish this opening quarter off well and ensure we're not heading down, we're not heading into the second quarter down double digits. We've had a couple of slow starts to games this season. We've also had a couple of really good starts to games this season. So it's been kind of hit or miss in the opening quarter. But it seems like with this Warriors team, we kind of hit our gear like late in the second, early in the third. That's kind of when we really get going. As Pat Spencer misses that fading mid-range shot he loves to take. He loves mid-range shots, Pat Spencer, and he loves those ones where he kind of floats up into it. He either kind of fades away or he fades into it. It's never just like a standing still jumper. I love it. Did I see that Giannis deleted all of his Bucks posts apart from the championship, and his last repost was Kobe Bryant's birthday in 2021? As I think that was Shea who just scored there. So like I said, didn't want to go down by double digits heading into the second, but we are currently down. As Jimmy's back into this, we'll need a little bit more from him in this game. But yeah, I did definitely see that from Giannis. As Buddy for 3 connects. So Buddy Hield, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. That's what we're going to need from Buddy Buckets. He's slowly but surely refinding his rhythm from beyond the arc. But like I was saying, yeah, definitely saw that news about Giannis. I was watching some guy's video on it this morning while I was waiting for the physio. Big news for Bucks. Like, they lose Giannis, that's it. Full rebuild mode. And the issue with the Bucks, they don't have too many young pieces outside of like Ryan Rollins. I think they're missing a few of their picks over the next couple of years. So, scary times for the Bucks. But a lot of the time, when you see Giannis carrying on like this, like a few times over his, you know, Bucks tenure, he's deleted his posts with the Bucks, taken the Bucks out of his bio and all that type of stuff. A lot of the time, it's just him threatening to leave the Bucks so they make a move. It's not actually him signaling that he's going to leave. It's him just pretending that he is going to. So it forces the Bucks to make a big splash. But maybe this time he truly isn't bluffing and he actually will request a trade. And if he does request a trade, I want the Warriors to put everyone outside of Steph and Jimmy on the trade block for him. As SGA and one league's MVP, who's averaging 32 points to back up his historic 2024-25 campaign. And this shot here could put OKC up 7 with probably 3 possessions left in this first quarter. Now, I do want to have a look. Where is Seth Curry on our bench? Is he on the box score tonight? He is. So hopefully we see Seth Curry check into this game in the second quarter. I don't know if he will play tonight. I know he's available, but maybe the Warriors don't think he's ready, as SGA did convert that extra point. Buddy for 3 again, and he will be fouled. So Buddy on the other end draws contact, and he'll go to the line for 3 freebies at the charity strike. Try and get this back to a 4-point game. Aaron Wiggins, who I love, late closeout, just hit Buddy on the elbow there. I do like Aaron Wiggins, probably one of my favourite Thunder players. I know a lot of NBA fans really like Aaron Wiggins. He's a fan favourite amongst the league, as the first one was a little bit of a rattler there. So 24 plays 30. I've been happy with this start. It's felt like a very quick quarter, probably because I was rushed starting this stream. But you know, it's been a quick, high-paced, high-intensity start to this game, and I think because the Warriors, have kept up with OKC, it's felt like a really entertaining contest so far. Like, I think the first time we played OKC, I streamed that game. That was the first loss I had streamed so far this season. Obviously, there's been a few more since, but that first quarter versus OKC the first time around, it felt like such a slow start to the game because the Warriors clearly weren't in it. You could see that already in the first quarter, the Warriors were checked out. Whereas in this game, although we're down by 4, and OKC could extend on their lead here with Shea with the ball, and he gets fouled. So, but like I was saying, in this game, it feels like the Warriors' minds are in it. It feels like we're competing and we're looking to at least have a chance at this one. Now, I said the previous play where Shea got fouled that, that was actually true contact. This one was just a flop. He just threw his shoulders at him, which I don't like. I don't like those type of fouls. The previous play I didn't mind, but yeah, that one I definitely don't like. That's annoying. So Thunder up 5 here, could go up 6. Warriors will have... Oh, Seth Curry's in! Seth Curry, officially a Golden State Warrior, into this ball game. Awesome moment here. Surely Seth gets possession here. Here we go. Seth Curry officially checked in for his first appearance as a Golden State Warrior, wearing number 31. Pat Spencer to end off the first quarter. Look for Seth Curry. He'll come off the screen. Nope. Buddy's going to shoot it. Buddy to end off the quarter. Misses. So Seth Curry comes into the game. Didn't touch the ball in that possession, but that's alright. He's officially a Warrior. We've been waiting for it to happen for so long, and it's finally happened. Hopefully he gets a bit of playing time in the second term. But Seth Curry, officially a Golden State Warrior. How awesome is that? So that's the end of quarter 1. Warriors down by 6. I'm not too mad at that. We'll have a quick cheeky look at the box score. I also haven't looked at any of the other scores around the rest of the association today, so we'll have a look at that as well. So for the starting lineup, Will Richard only played 5 minutes. He played the least minutes out of all the starters. Only got the 2 assists. Jimmy Butler actually didn't score in the first quarter, which is crazy. Only took the 1 shot. Now, obviously, he's going to be a little bit proppy in this game. He had a few hard hits to the body versus Houston. So I don't think Jimmy Butler's at full health in this game. So don't expect too much from him. Draymond also didn't score. So 3 out of the 5 starters in the first quarter didn't score for the Warriors, but were only down by 6. That's definitely a positive. Dre did have 4 boards and a dime though, so not too bad. Moses Moody had the 3 points, 2 boards, but Brandon Podziemski, 9 points and a board, 4 or 6 shooting, including a triple. He was really good in the early stages of this game. And then off the bench, the other guy who has scored 9 points in this first quarter is Buddy Hield, including 2 triples and a trip to the line. Now, I love that. The two guys that I think have copped the most criticism this year from fans have definitely been the two best players so far in this game, which is really good. And then, yeah, GP2 and Kuminga didn't score. Post knocked down a triple. Pat Spencer hit one of his little floating forward mid-range shots. And then Seth Curry was in for the final 24 seconds of that. Last possession for the Warriors to end off the quarter. Didn't get to touch the ball. So, yeah, Trace is not playing, but he's listed on the box score, but we know he's not playing. And then Guy Santos, I don't know if he's playing. He's not on the injury report. And if that's the case, I do think he will play. The Warriors probably need a little bit of size in this game. Now, I am starving. I haven't eaten so far today. I will probably quickly grab something at halftime. Oh, we've got 6-7 going on the Jumbotron. A little bit of 6-7. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why do we have a 6-7 cam? I like looking at everyone's different jerseys on the big screen. Like, I find it interesting to see what jerseys people wear to games. You get to see some, like, really cool, like, niche jerseys that you don't see too often. My jersey collection is getting better. I've got a few, and I'm doing a video where I test fake versus real Warriors jerseys. It should be a fun one. I got, like, a fake one off Temu. Another fake one, but it's supposed to be like a replica. I then got a proper Nike Swingman one. I just ordered our new The Town cream jerseys, so that will be fun. And then I've got a Mitchell & S 2009 throwback Steph jersey. So we'll compare all four of them. You know, compare the prices, the quality, the looks, how it feels. So that should be fun. So, yeah, a couple of jerseys to add to the collection. That should be good. But yeah, I'll make that video sometime this month. Might have to be after Christmas because I'm getting the Warriors throwback Mitchell & S 2009 rookie Steph Curry jersey for Christmas, actually. But obviously, like, my mum doesn't know, like, which ones I have and which ones I don't have and, like, which ones are good and all that. So, yeah, she picked two out. She picked out the Town jersey. And the throwback one. But I already had ordered the Town jersey, so I was like, definitely get me that Warriors rookie Steph Curry one. That'll be awesome for the collection. As Jimmy misses 2 field goals to begin this second quarter, which is pretty disappointing. G'day, Graz. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to drop a like if you want to. Be appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see, my friend. If Russ was on Golden State, they would have another dynasty. If we had Prime Russ as Jimmy Butler and one there responds. He missed it. That's definitely not a word. He missed his 2 field goals to begin this second quarter, but on the third attempt, third time's a charm. He hits that one, plus the extra foul here. Yeah, if we had Prime Westbrook, we'd probably win an extra ring. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind having Russ on this team. Even current Russ, I wouldn't mind having off our bench. So Jimmy converts the 3-point play. So Seth Curry in this game still. We'll see how his first 3-pointer looks. But yeah, to begin the second term, we've got Pods, GP2, Seth, Jimmy, and Post. So obviously with the few centers out, we have to kind of run the 3 guard, 1 forward, 1 center lineup for majority of this game. They'll all kind of just rotate through. But a lot of this game, do expect that the Warriors will have 3 guards out there. Jimmy. He sees Seth, but can't get it to him. OKC not letting Seth get a shot off as Jimmy hits the 3. Like I said, he missed the 2 field goals to begin the second, but he's made his 2 other ones since. So 6 points in the turn for Jimmy Butler. Is on the other end, Kenrich Williams responds with the 3. So right when the Warriors got close, OKC extend that lead. Come on, let's get the ball in Seth's hands. Pods. Swings it to GP2. Off to Quinton. OKC don't want to let Seth find his rhythm. Jimmy shoots another 3. Misses. Rebound Kenrich Williams. Just dropped a like because you asked. Thank you very much, Gavin. How you been, my friend? It's been a while. Wiggins, step back 3. And I'm not talking about Andrew. I'm talking about Aaron. That's a sloppy turnover there, but no, it'll actually be Warriors ball. I was going to say, if Quinton just let that roll out of bounds, I was going to be very disappointed, but it was Warriors ball. It must have come off the OKC defender. He wasn't the defender on that play. Would you say the OKC attacker? Jimmy misses. Doesn't matter because that play's already long gone. We're already back down to OKC's end as Chet. It's going to be a charge. So Brandon Pajemski having some big plays. Got the 9 points. Had a couple of good defensive plays, including this charge. Got the feet set. Wasn't in the protected zone. And took the contact over the big man Chet. I'm good, brother. Love you. You still full foot enough, Graz, or not really? So Pajemski with 8 charges drawn so far this season, which is the most in the NBA. That is very impressive. Here we go. Seth Curry touches the ball but gives it off straight away. As looks like Seth gave away an illegal screen there. So yeah, it'll be great to see when Steph and Seth get out there on the same time. Like out there on the court, same time. Obviously Steph's still injured at the moment. Probably miss, maybe another game or two. But after that, hopefully we can see them both out there together. Is Steph in the building? Like, surely he'd come to watch his brother's debut. Now, that is the second foul for Quinton Post. He has to be careful. We've only got 2 centers in the rotation tonight, him and Dre. So we can't afford Quinton being in foul trouble. Because then it makes Dre need to play more minutes. And then he's going to be tired at the end of the game. We can't afford it. As our Thunder score again, and it forces Steve to call timeout there. So, 7-point lead here for the reigning champs, the OKC Thunder. We're still in this game, for sure, but you can just feel OKC start to take a little bit of control. And the thing is with OKC, I've been saying it, and I say it with SGA as well, they're silent but deadly. They're silent but deadly. They just slowly build up a lead, and then Shea as well, like slowly just adds to the score, to his score tally. And then you look at the end of the game, and you say, oh my god, OKC won by 20. Like, how did that happen? And then you see SGA 35 points, and you're like, wow, it was in front of your eyes the whole time. Brother, Draymond Green, like Draymond Blue. More like Draymond Red, because he, I don't even know what I was saying. I was going to make a joke about how he turns into I don't even know what I'm saying, Graz. I'm so tired. It has been a long day. OKC is just a scheduled loss at this point. It is. Yeah, like, you see, like, I saw, it was so funny. I was looking at the comment section because, obviously, when the Warriors, like, play a team on game day, they post, like, a game day graphic, like, Warriors versus OKC at the Chase Center, and they have, like, a photo of the player. And I looked at the comment section, and it was just, like, all, like, gifs of, like, I'll get it up. It was so funny. It was all just, like, gifs saying, like, we're definitely going to lose this. Let me get it up. It was so funny. I was absolutely dying. So this is the post, just like, I'll turn my brightness up, just like a game day graphic. And then the comments were so funny. That, like, picture of that dog, and then it was, like, this one made me really laugh. It was, like, atomic bomb versus coughing baby. Like, all these gifs, bro. I was dying this morning. It was so funny. Yeah, like, everyone, like, there's not a single positive comment in here. Everyone's just like, this is going to be a loss. Like, might as well post the final score right now. Brother, is Pods Twix or Mars best flavor? Definitely Mars. Mars Pods are the best. I should eat some Pods, and then maybe Pods will play well. Russ really built OKC. Yeah, 100%. Like, you don't have the current OKC team you have today without KD and Russ. They built that organization from scratch. They set the foundation, help build up the actual fan base itself. Because obviously, when a team relocates, you're not going to, have too big of a fan base. But KD and Russ, the way they play, they quickly build up a new fan base in OKC, and they haven't looked back since. You know, as soon as they moved to OKC, they really hit their strides. KD and Russ had a trip to the finals and just consistently played good basketball. And they were good up until Russ left in like 2020. Had a rebuilding period, but they've instantly just gone back to the top. Won their first championship, so yeah, you definitely can't complain if you're an OKC fan. You know, they had a couple of bad years. Like some of those OKC lineups during the like full rebuild were just devastating. Like I remember when they had Pokazevsky, that like super tall center. Everyone used to just like meme about him. Seth Curry, first shot as a Warrior, first bucket! Seth Curry is officially a Golden State Warrior with that fading midi. How good is that? Seth Curry, welcome to the Bay. Chet Holmgren kicks it out. Kenrich Williams, one more to Wiggins, and he connects. So like I was saying, OKC, they're silent but deadly. They just never let you get back into the game. Right when we were truly back into this contest, they hit a three at the other end. Good ball movement there from OKC. GP2, a little bit of bag work, and Quinton is not happy. He's telling off GP2. He's like, that's not a good pass. And GP2's like, what did I do? What did I do? And GP2 hit the chest, acknowledging, saying, my bad, my bad. Let's go, SGA the MVP. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like SGA. I'm not in that boat. Even though I'm a Warriors fan and OKC has been one of our rivals, and OKC always seem to give us belt to us, I love watching SGA. I think he is truly a player for the ages. I think he is our generation's Kobe. Not to the full extent, but in a similar way. A silent killer. You know, I definitely think as Seth Curry's going to shoot again! Oh, Seth Curry! 2 for 2. First three as a Warrior. Wowee. We are seeing the Curry brothers knocking down threes. As J-Dub responds straight away. So that's what that's what I've been hating about this game so far. Every time we score and get back into it, OKC respond. But like I was saying, I love watching SGA. Quality player. I know he does flop from time to time, and it is annoying at times, the way he goes about it. But, I mean, you cannot deny the guy's scoring ability. He is truly a gifted offensive player. The way he's able to kind of move his body to get to his spots and then also draw contact, it's impressive. You sometimes have to just sit back and just acknowledge greatness. But unfortunately, the thing is, you know, NBA fans, they don't like to do that. They always like to be negative on the superstars, and they always like to compare. And, you know, as NBA fans, I think more often we need to just sit back and enjoy greatness while it's in front of us. Like, I remember... but yeah, see you later, guys. Cheers for joining, my friend. SGA robbed Jokic the MVP. Wouldn't say robbed, like SGA had a truly historic season. But if it went to Jokic, you know, I wouldn't have been mad. I think we do need to start allowing co-MVPs. It shouldn't be a thing where there's 2 MVPs every season, but like, I don't know, like if there was a way where the votes would be tied, I think that would be fair. Like, I thought last year that SGA and Jokic both equally deserved the MVP, but only one of them could get it. They could do something like the MLB where they have an MVP in the West and the MVP in the East, but that wouldn't work because some years the 2 best players or the 2 best MVP candidates are in the same conference. Like, obviously, last season, SGA and Jokic both in the same conference, so that would be pretty pointless. But yeah, like, there's some years where co-MVPs definitely should have happened, and I thought last season was one of them. Seth Curry with the shot, boy. I know, Isaac. He comes out. Seth might have just... Steph and Seth might have had a conversation pre-game, and Steph probably just said to him, let that bitch fly. Because he's come out swinging. Usually when you know, come onto a new team... You know, you kind of just feel yourself out. You might take a shot or 2 throughout the course of the game, but you're primarily looking to pass. But Seth said, fuck that. I'm coming out and I'm shooting contested shots. And I'm gonna try and be the best Curry bro out there. And I'm going to try and show you guys that, you know, there's a couple of good Currys. Not just Steph, but me and Dal can also shoot. But yeah, that was a good three as well. Stepped right into that one. We'll see if we hit 350 subs. We're very close. I'd love to hit it this stream. We're sitting at 349. Be awesome to hit 350. Yeah, hopefully my goal is 1,000 by the end of this NBA season. Hopefully with some big videos coming out over the next few months, we'll be able to get there. But yeah, feel free to also check out the new video. I just dropped it before. A little bit of like an update video on all the big news surrounding the Warriors at the moment. Spoke about the Seth Curry signing, Melton returning, Steph being on the sideline, trade rumors, and a couple of other little things here and there. So feel free to check that out at halftime if you'd like. Cardi, what's good, brother? I know your big video's coming out today. I will watch that after this game is done. I'll be interested to see how it turned out. Yeah, I'll be very interested to see how that video turns out, and I'll be interested to see how it performs. I think it definitely can do well, but it'll be interesting to see with this time of year. But yeah, hope you're doing well. I haven't spoke to you in a while since we had Macca's at Tomo's, but yeah, hope you're doing well. Alright, we're back underway. 6 minutes left. We're about halfway through this second term, and the Warriors still in this contest. I know we're down 11, but we're right there. We just need to string together a little run. Yep, 5 p.m. Yeah, this game will probably finish around 5:30, so probably watch that after while I'm having dinner. I haven't eaten today. I haven't eaten at all today. I've had a really busy day, even though, like, I've just been so flat out at the moment. Like, days where I'm not working, I'm still so busy because they're like my content days. I really just don't have any days where I'm just fully resting because, yeah, today, woke up at 7 because I needed to get a video out before this game started. Finished editing that. I did most of it yesterday and the day before, but just needed to finish a few things off. Then I had to go to the physio, came back, did the thumbnail, then quickly set up the graphics for this stream. As our Thunder have got a little lead here. This is getting concerning. We're right in this game. We just need to get a little run of our own. And then got the graphics for this. Just got it done in time right before the start of the game. Then after, I need to make my post-game graphic for Instagram. My post-game, like, short-form recap. Because I'm doing one for every game. Where, like, I just do, like, a quick 1-minute recap. Post it on Shorts. Post it on TikTok and Insta Reels. Then I've got to go to the gym. Come home. Have dinner. Got to get a shoot in. And then, yeah, got to go to bed early. And then wake up at 4 a.m. for work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So, it's, yeah. I'm excited for my Friday day off. I've got no real content, no work on Friday, so I'm going to enjoy a relaxing day. Would like feedback and thoughts with a comment? Yeah, I will when I watch it. I'll probably watch it when I have dinner. I'm very interested to see how long of a video is it. But yeah, it's actually hot. I'm boiling. I am really boiling. Like the sun is coming through the window. I mean, for any of the American viewers, I'm watching this game currently at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, so it's like peak time of the day. Some people are probably wondering like why it's so bright. But yeah, obviously in Australia, we're about a day ahead of America. So for us, you know, these games, we watch them, you know, during the afternoon, not like how the Americans watch them at night. I would love to be able to watch games at night. Like, I feel like the vibe would be so much better. But it could be worse. Like, I know people in Europe have to watch the games at like 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and that would be fucked. I don't know how I'd get up for that. Blue Moose says they'll give feedback. Yeah, I will watch it. I wouldn't mind seeing how it turned out. How do you reckon it's going to perform? I don't know if you're still in here or not, but how do you think it's going to perform? Because there's a chance it does really, really well, but, like, I don't know, this time of the year, I don't know. I feel like with the draft being over, footy's kind of fully cycled out, but, I mean, if it's a good video, a lot of the time it doesn't matter. It'll still hit its strides, but we'll see. But it is a rough time of the year for footy content. Like, I was watching your local ground stream with Andy, and like, compared to what you normally get, it wasn't as high. But I don't know. I just felt like the chat wasn't really super engaged, which makes it tough on your end. I know what it's like. Like with a lot of these streams I've been doing, these kind of reacting to Warriors game streams, like in the beginning the chats were so dead, which made it really tough to provide entertainment and kind of connect with the viewers. But now that, like, I don't know how many of the streams you've been watching, Pat. I'm assuming not many, but yeah, this channel is actually starting to find its feet. Like, especially streaming wise, I'm starting to get good viewers in. If you have a look at the channel, Pat, one of the streams got, I think, 3K. We had 65 viewers in at once, and we had about consistently 40 for the whole stream. At the shot clock, Wiggins misses the shot there, but Thunder come up with the offensive board, and they swing it to the MVP SGA. But as he'll step back and miss, but once again, almost another offensive board. But yeah, like, I'm starting to get consistent viewers in. Like, even this stream, I know I only got 10 in, but like, you can actually make, you know, it work with 10 viewers. You get a couple of people popping in for some comments. You know, you have spikes where you get into the 20s. I can start to see the vision of where this channel can go now. It's very hard when work is hectic and I'm just completely drained from work already. But, you know, trying to find the energy to also, you know, give this a good crack as well. It does get very tiring at times, but hopefully it'll be worth it. You know, I'm going to try and do a journalism degree within the next year or two. I'm considering doing it next year, but I also am considering focusing on growing this channel, getting some money in the bank account, maybe another, you know, couple more America trips, and then after that, hopefully by then, I can, you know, make a little bit of money from this channel, work less, and then do the journalism degree. I don't know. We'll kind of just see what plays out as OKC score again. So, yeah, this is starting to become a little bit of a blowout here, down 15. Yeah, we were in this game, and when Seth hit that 3, I was like, here we go, but like now, our offense is just completely dried up. I don't like this 5 that is out on the court. Like, there's just, where's the scoring going to come from? We've got Pat Spencer, Will Richard, Buddy Hield, Kuminga, and Dre. Like, good defensive lineup, but there's no scoring. Kuminga. There's no, like, true ball handlers out there. There's guys that can be the secondary ball handler, but, like, no main facilitator. And OKC, they're just going to pressure whoever has the ball into a bad pass or into a bad look. Like, we'll see how they do it this play. Like, already, they pressure Will Richard, and he shoots a bad shot. But he makes it, okay. Bad shot, but if you make it, you make it. The rookie, we needed that. Stops the little run. Yeah, that's good. Consistency is really important. Yeah, so, like, I'm starting to just, you know, get consistent views on the streams, and this month, because I'm not going to be able to stream as many games because we're playing less games, and I've also got work on a lot of the days where we're playing. I'm going to focus this month on trying to get out more consistent videos. Got one out today. The thing with the videos is I don't really look at the views on the videos within the first day. For some reason, the second day they just really explode in views. It's really weird. It's not what I'm used to as the Thunder at the line here. Final 2 minutes. So we get Pods and Jimmy back out there, which is good because we need some scorers. Like, I don't know why we're not playing Podziemski. He had such a good start to this game, and then they just took him off. But yeah, as long as the video gets like 20 to 50 views in the first day, it typically does really well the next 24 hours, the second day of it being uploaded. So it's interesting. And then obviously, as well, I said before, I do like a short form recap video for every game we play. I've done a short form video for all 21 of the games so far, and they're getting consistently 1 to 2K views on YouTube. So that's good. And then TikTok's building as well. Got 200 followers on that. Insta's slowly picking up. Got 100 on there. So it's building. This first kind of season, it's kind of like a free swing. Like whatever happens, happens. As Will Richard, back-to-back buckets. Getting us back in this game is the young rookie from Florida. This first year is kind of like a free swing. I'm just trying to, find what works, build a little bit of a core audience, and just have fun with it. Like, although it's, definitely tough at times, it's also incredibly fun building a channel from scratch once again. Like, it's fun. The baby steps. You enjoy the small milestones a lot more than what you normally would. Like, on my old channel, if I had 8 views, I'd be sitting here going, fuck, what's going on? But now I'm like, 8 views, that's, better from the 4 we used to average a couple of weeks ago. Like, we're building slowly and slowly. And it makes you enjoy the process starting from the bottom. I really have enjoyed it. As Shea's at the line once again. I think this is his 3rd trip to the line. You missed the first one, but made the second there. So 12-point game. Will Richard has kept us in it here this past minute or so with that layup and then that corner 3. And we're going to need something else from him here. As Buddy says, my turn. But absolutely bricks that 3 off the back of the rim there. He started off well, but has slowed down. Same with Podziemski, but Pods got taken off for way too long, in my opinion. Steve Kerr just really, really does my head in sometimes. Also, I don't know any of the other scores around the rest of the league so far today. I will have a look at it at halftime. We've only got 50 seconds left in this half. It's gone very quick. As our SGA, classy player, classy bucket there. No contact this time, at least. No free throws for SGA. Will Richard swings it. Buddy Hield. Pods now. Come on, Pods. You got this. You got this, my guy. I love my boy Pods. Swings it to Buddy, and he misses back-to-back 3s. I want to see Pods get back to attack mode. He started this game off like a raging bull. SGA! The MVP delivers a dagger in the heart with halftime closing in. Wowee. He is the best player on planet Earth for a reason. I mean, you could argue him and Jokic, but, I mean, I personally got to back SGA in. Oh, beautiful pass there from Dre, but didn't work out well. 3 seconds for SGA. The midi is good and 1! Oh my god! SGA! The Warriors got it to within 12, but now it could go out to 20 points. SGA, a one-man show in this final minute. We are truly witnessing a historical player in front of our eyes here. And the thing is, we had our turn being, the super team, greatest team on planet Earth. We had Steph being, a human highlight reel. So I can only sit back and appreciate what SGA is doing. But he did miss the free throw. The ball stuck on the rim. You do not see that too often. The ball is stuck. So the Warriors will have 0.4 on the clock to get a shot off. I mean, it'd be a miracle to get a bucket here. SGA puts his hands on his head, missing that one. He missed 2 free throws. So it'll still be under 20. So we'd have to, I don't know. I don't think we have enough time. Off the jump ball. We did get it off, but it was probably not before the buzzer. So that's halftime. Warriors 44, OKC 63. SGA, truly the best player on planet Earth. I will be back. Like I said, I haven't eaten today. I'm not going to have something to eat. I might grab a couple quick biscuits or something, but I'm going to grab my chocolate coconut water, quickly hydrate at halftime because it is very hot here today in Melbourne, Australia. I know America is starting to head into winter, but over here in Australia, we're heading into summer. But yeah, quickly go to the toilet, quickly grab a drink. I'll be no more than a minute or 2. But yeah, just give me 1 second, guys, and we'll be back.
Just stacking possessions, doing what we need to do each time down, and executing the game plan. What the coaches gave us before the game, and if we keep doing that for another half, it'll leave us in a good spot.
Already 10 Warriors turnovers in these first 2 quarters. What are you guys doing defensively to cause that chaos?
Just making everything tough, keying in on what guys want to do, what they want to do as a team, and then just trying to make those things challenging. Don't give them any easy ones.
Chet, thanks so much. Good luck the next half. Maria, take it away.
Appreciate it, Ashley. Coming up on American Express at the half, a 9-0 run for OKC. They're running the Warriors out of the building. They're running T-Mac into a cramp. He literally just cramped up at the desk.
You stay there. My bed's not made. Alright. We are back with a feed in hand. My dog wanted to come in, but I'm not going to let him. Last time we brought him on stream, it was being a bloody muppet. So, alright. Thanks everyone for waiting. Yeah, like I said, literally haven't eaten at all today. Probably haven't had enough to drink. I did have a cheeky iced coffee. Had a iced coffee. My favorite drink. It's kind of like my treat at the moment. Been trying to eat healthier. So, yeah, that's been my treat at the moment. Just a nice, fresh iced coffee. So, for the halftime feed, we got some strawberries. And we got some coconut water. Something healthy. Something to keep me fresh and hydrated for the second half. We'll have a look at the rest of the scores around the league before we have a look at the halftime box score. But, like I said, haven't watched any hoops today. I've been so busy as my iPad has only got 20%. We should definitely get that on charge. Otherwise, we won't be able to watch this second half. That would not be ideal. Imagine that. I was watching the end of the game, and then the iPad goes flat. But let's have a look. So, Philly. Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. Philly beat the Wizards. They moved to 11-9. Blazers lose to the Raptors. I tell you what, man, the Raptors are a damn good basketball team. They lost to the Hornets, and I did watch that game. It was a very surprising result. Like, it was crazy. The Hornets took out LaMelo Ball at the end of the game, and then they went on this crazy run. I'm calling it. LaMelo gets traded at the deadline. But yeah, Raptors 15-7. Knicks, they have been so disappointing. The Knicks have been so disappointing, it's not even funny. Holy crap. 13-7. Like, I thought this year was going to be the next year. I know they've got a new coach and everything, but like, I just thought this would be their year. But they lose to the Celtics, who still don't have Tatum. Brown dropped 42 points. Oh my god, Brunson, absolute choke artist. 15 points on 6 of 21 from the field. That's crazy. Wolves. Oh my god, Wolves Pelicans went to OT. Look at that scoreline. Alright, I'm going to predict Ant had 50. 44. What a game from the Ant-Man. Who had a good game for the Pelicans? A lot of players did, but it was Murphy. Would love Trey Murphy on the Warriors. Spurs beat the Grizzlies. Cam Spencer, 21. Obviously, his brother's on the Warriors. Pat Spencer. Okay, I'm turning this down. Sorry to this high school that's playing their band, but it's fucking too loud. But for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes looking like it's 2015 once again. That's crazy. But that's about it. Pretty boring day in the league, to be honest. couple of semi-close games, but no marquee matchups. This was probably like the most anticipated game of the day, even though the Warriors don't have Steph. But yeah, obviously it hasn't been the greatest game so far. But to be fair, like you look at this halftime score and you think, wowee, Thunder are blowing them out. But they went on an 8-0 run, I think, to end the quarter. It was like, an 8-0 run or something like that, because it was 12 points with like a few minutes to go, and then SGA scored like, I think, 8 straight points. So that's crazy. But I know a lot of people use this app. It's called the Real app. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I would love to be sponsored. I do use this app like when I'm not watching games. It's really good. Definitely recommend it. Like I said, not sponsored, but if a product is good, and the Real app is certainly that. I'm trying to eat my strawberries, but I'm not shutting up. Oh, beautiful. It is strawberry season. Man, with strawberries, when they're in season and they're fresh and refrigerated, top 5 fruit, maybe even top 3. But when they're not in season and they're soggy and room temp, they are like bottom 5 worst fruit. They are the biggest hit or miss. In my humble opinion, some people would agree or disagree. Alright, so hopefully the second half not too far away. But yeah, SGA, man, what a second quarter. He's already up to 18 points. Like, you know, he is just a lock for 30 at this rate. Alright, we got my man King Simo. One of my favorite people in the chats is King Simo. He's got very good ball knowledge, and I like him. He's a good chatter. I really like King Simo. Shout out to him. Good ball knowledge. He always comes in and gives some informative talk. Scotty Barnes is cooking this season. Yeah, he is. He's underrated, I think. Like, it's crazy to say that I think Brandon Ingram gets more spotlight than Scotty Barnes. But I think it's just because people don't take Scotty seriously. But he is, good player. Knicks choke big time. They had a very good lead early as well. They're up like 14-6 in the first. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been in here for, but I was just talking about that. How Brunson shot 6-21. That's crazy. I don't know, like, I think Jalen Brunson isn't liking the new system of Mike Brown. His stats have still been good, but I don't know, he just doesn't look the same this year to me. Like, I wouldn't even say he's the best point guard in the East anymore. Like, I would clearly take Cade Cunningham over Jalen Brunson for sure. Who else? Nah. He's definitely the second best guard. Or like point guard, I should say. In the East. But did you watch the game, King Simo, or did you just look at the score? Because I didn't get to actually watch that game. So I don't know if Brunson was actually as bad as it looked. %100% right. Cade Cunningham is a special player. He is damn good. Alright. Those strawberries went down an absolute treat. Yum. So did that coconut water. Definitely recommend you to try this out if you haven't already. Chocolate coconut water. It is unreal. It is so refreshing. But we're not too far away. I always hate the halftime breaks. It always feels very, very stagnant. Feels like it goes for a while. Feels like I'm just sitting here chatting rubbish. But yeah, good to get a feed in. Couple of strawberries. Like I said, I hadn't eaten today up until those strawberries. So your boy was pretty hungry. I might quickly chuck this away in a second because the thing with these type of drinks, ice cold, they're amazing, but once you let it get warm and room temp, it just tastes like oat milk or just disgusting, like soybeans or something rubbish. But yeah, very popular drink in Australia at the moment. To anyone in Australia, definitely try it out. So essentially, you know when you go on like a holiday to like Bali or Fiji or like Vietnam, Thailand, you know, those type of tropical like holiday countries, and they give you the coconut with the straw and you drink it. It's basically that in a bottle, but with like a hint of chocolate. I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes like if you were to combine chalky milk and coconut water from like a fresh coconut. How I always explain it to people, this particular brand here, if anyone knows the Bounty chocolate or like a Mounds Bar, it tastes like a Bounty or a Mounds Bar in liquid form, and I love it. Bounty is like one of my all-time favorite chocolate because I love coconut. Coconut's definitely my favorite fruit. I love it. So I destroy one of these a day. I don't always have the chocolate one because it's not the healthiest one out of the lot. The fresh, just natural coconut one's the best for you. But it is so, like, I have never felt so, like, hydrated in my life than when I drink these. Like, they're so good for you. They're natural electrolytes. So it's like having a Gatorade. Maxi, that's who I was thinking of. Tyrese Maxey. That's who I was thinking of. I knew there was one more, but I couldn't think of who it was. Tyrese Maxey for sure. Alright, I'll be 1 second. I'm just going to put this back in the fridge. But yeah, that's who I was thinking of. And because Maxey and Cade, I'm going to just say it over here, because Maxey and Cade are younger, you would definitely take them too. Bronson's already 29. Later. I'll be back out later. Whew, okay, I think we are about to get underway. Which is good. I hate half-time. The half-time break, I know the players need it for a rest, but I wish it was shorter. Just looked at the score. Brunson started off hot, though. Yeah, but that's crazy. 6 of 21. Like, that is bad. I don't know. I think it's like a bad shooting night when you shoot more field goals than like points you have. It's like if you drop, 30 points, but it takes you like 35 shots. Like to me, I don't consider that a good scoring night. I consider efficiency the most important thing when it comes to scoring. So, yeah. But yeah, I would definitely say Brunson is definitely worse, or I wouldn't say worse. I think the better way to go about it is saying I would definitely rather have Maxey or Cade on my team. I don't know. I think because production-wise now, they match Brunson, or they're even arguably better, but they're also a lot younger. Like, they're both only, 24, 25, where Brunson's like 29. Because obviously Brunson was a bit of a... we are about to get underway. The teams are back out there shooting. Obviously Brunson entered the NBA a little bit late, and he wasn't really a big-name player up until he went to the Knicks. Like, I remember watching him, when he was on the Mavericks, when we played them in the 2022 playoffs in the Western Conference Finals. And he was a good player, but, like, he was more... Oh, pardon me. Just like a strawberry stuck in my throat. He was more of considered like a second option behind Luka. Like, everyone kind of thought he had that all-star potential, but not to, like, the stratosphere he kind of went to. Like, I thought he might be, like, 24 to 22 point per game scorer, but, he's up to, like, 28 in recent years, so... Still, like, he's exceeded my expectations I had for him when he left Dallas and went to New York. Like, I remember when he went to New York, everyone was like, that's a terrible signing, like, that's such an overpay, like, the Mavs wouldn't pay for him, why would the Knicks, like... It's just because Brunson's dad works there. But yeah, he's definitely become the king of New York in recent times. Alright, we're about a minute under. Pardon me. Oh my god, these strawberries are delicious, but they are making it hard for me to breathe. Yeah, we're about. Oh my god! Pardon me. Wait. I've got a strawberry stuck in my throat. We're about 20 seconds away from the second half. Alright, that was a very long halftime break. It always feels like that. Now, hopefully in this second half, we actually get back into the contest. I'd be disappointed if we just let OKC walk home with this one. You know, I don't care if we win or lose. Like, I know we're going to lose this game. We're coming up against a historic team who is 20-1. Like, I probably have a better chance of making the NBA than the Warriors do winning this game. But I just don't want it to be like a 20-point flogging. Like, I want it to look respectable on the final box score. You know, get it to within single digits. Best case scenario. But you never know. We could win. I don't think we are going to, but we could. But let's see what the boys have got in store here. Draymond Green. First possession. Moody, quick fire 3 misses. So not a great start to the quarter. OKC 2-on-3 here as everyone else gets back down. Oh no, GP2 on Chet Holmgren. Mismatch, but Chet didn't attack him. That's crazy. J-Dub now. Nice little hezzy there. Gets to the midi. Fades away and hits it. So, of course, this is the game where J-Dub gets back into form. Like, I swear players see the Warriors on their schedule and they're like, yep, let me just have my best game of the season. He's got 14, which is more than what he's been averaging in the first 2 games as Dre hits a 3. In the first 2 games that he was back, sorry. There we go. We needed that. Dre hasn't done too much tonight offensively, so good to get him going. Good pass to Chet off the lob. What a catch from Holmgren. Not even looking at the rim. So 6-7. Plays 47. Dre to Pods. I was talking about it before. Pods was in attack mode early, but just hasn't looked to attack since. It's very weird. Like, he was looking amazing, and I was happy to see him have some confidence, but he just isn't taking shots now. As SGA already up to 20 points in this one. This could be another game where SGA doesn't play in the 4th. What a pass from Podziemski to Richard, who airballs the contested 3. Yeah, he's going to have a few rookie blunders like that. Who's that going to be on? Another charge on Chet there. First one was on Podziemski. This time Richard gets the feet set. So Chet kind of just running a little bit recklessly towards the rim. And these little guys are getting underneath him and getting in a set position. So Chet's got 3 fouls. 2 of them have been offensive. There we go, Pods. Gets to the line. Come on, Pods. We need you. This is going to be your game. You say all the time you want to be the heir to the throne. Let's see it. Let's see it. We're 1 sub away as well from 350. So if we can hit that on the stream, that'd be awesome.
So Steve Kerr's Warriors, final leg of 5-game homestand, 2-2 so far.
All right, Pods, come on. Let's get these going. Seth could turn the game around. I'd love to see Pods and Seth out there together. They've been probably the most dangerous players in this game so far for the Warriors, or the players that have looked to attack the most.
Coach Kerr knows this. He understands where they're at and obviously who they're missing. Not just Steph, but they're missing Al Horford.
He did hit the first one.
Somebody who brings a lot.
And the second one, I'm going to predict he makes it. And he does. So 2 for 2 from that trip to the line there. Gets it back to 20. Let's try and just get it close to 10 in this 3rd quarter. Chet misses the long 3, and Warriors come up with a big board. Draymond pushing it. Will Richard cuts it and gets blocked. Oh my god, Will Richards had a few blunders this 3rd quarter. An air ball and then a block. 2 bad offensive possessions there from the rookie, but the Thunder not making us pay on the other end just yet. Pajemski steps into a 3 and hits it! I was just saying how Pajemski is going to be the one to get us into this game. I wish we had 500 points. Whoops. Pajemski, 14 points. He could go for a career high if he just keeps shooting. And honestly, I want to see him keep shooting. I've been so adamant on it this game, and I want to see him put it into fruition.
Much of it in transition, maybe not full fast break.
Alright, GP2 hits the extra. So, few trips to the free throw line so far in this third for the Warriors, and we've made them all count. Little 8-0 run here. Like I said, we just needed to have one good run to give ourselves a chance in this fourth, and we're making the run early in the third. There's still so long to go in this ball game. SGA looking for contact. Fades away. And how is that a foul? No way. That's another foul on Dre. But how is that a foul? I would almost challenge that. That looked no contact to me. Like it looked like, because obviously you're allowed to like clap. That's nah, I think he just got his okay. Alright. Nah, from the live angle it looked like it was not a foul, but on the replay, on the side on, where you could see them shooting from this way, you could just see him clip that elbow. So I take it back. Soft foul call, like a lot of players don't get those calls, Steph Curry being one of them. But look, it is what it is. There was a little bit of contact. Come on, Pods. G'day! Playlist, welcome in. Make sure to drop a like. Hope you're doing well. Draymond responds and gets to the rim. Now, I think Quinton has 2 or 3 fouls and Dre's got 4. So there's a chance that by the end of this game, we could have no actual centers remaining in the rotation, which would be incredibly concerning. Like, we might have to run Kuminga as, like, the ultimate small ball center. Like, it's getting to that rate. Obviously, no Al Horford, no Trace. Both of them missing another game. I think Al's been out for 3 to 4 games now. And I think this is Trace's second game on the sidelines. I wish we had Trace in this game. I thought this would be a game where Trace could play well. You know, especially the Warriors, you know, needing some extra height against, you know, Chet Holmgren. And I thought Hartenstein was playing, but he's not. Luckily, he isn't. If Hartenstein was playing, we would have got absolutely even more destroyed. Like, we probably would have been down by 25 rather than, like, 15. We should have been down by for a little while now. I know it's at 13 now, but I think OKC might have just scored. I think I might have missed a bucket. Let me double check. I got distracted in a thought, and I don't know if OKC did score there. No, they didn't. It's just going to be a timeout. But yeah, OKC about to be Warriors 2016 or Geelong 2008 in footy terms. I know, it's scary. It is scary. Look, I can't complain about it because I have seen, you know, or I've been on the good side of some historic teams, so I can understand the beauty of it. But yeah, it sucks when you're on the opposite side of it. And you know what's so scary? Like, we're down by 13 right now. Like, OKC have been so much better than us. And I know we don't have Steph, but OKC don't have Hartenstein, which is a starting player for them. And then they also don't have Caruso and Lu Dort. They're 2 best on-ball defenders. So, if we were to play this OKC team, like, 3 weeks down the line when they're all back out there, they would have 2 more on-ball defenders and then another center.
7, 6.
Like, come on. How you meant to tell me that this team that's already up by 13 on us is going to get even better?
Just a tad short. Just a tad short. Hey, make some noise for Brendan. That was a very tough shot. But guess what? Guess what? Just because it's the holiday season, you know what I mean? We're going to hook you up anyways with those Harlem Globetrotter tickets. 224, row 5. Guess what?
Harlem Globetrotters. I did get to see them a little bit in action. 100% and OKC are still pretty young, have tons of depth. The league is fucked. Let's be real. OKC, bearing like a super significant injury, are going to be like a crazy team for the next like 5 years. I mean, yeah, the salary cap's going to get tight. They might have to lose someone like a Caruso or a Lou Dort or a Cason Wallace a couple years down the line. But the thing is, because they have so many picks, they can just keep drafting players and, you know, filtering them through. Like, their 2 latest first-round picks haven't even played a single game yet. Like, they're just going to get better and better as the years go on, which is scary. But, you know, they've got to maintain their health as well, like, in particular, SGA. Like, I know, you know, people think OKC are going to be dominant for the next half a decade, which it's more than likely going to be the case. But with the NBA, all it takes is just a split-second action that leads to a significant injury and the whole thing comes crashing down. Like, look what happened to Chicago. D Rose goes down in a, you know, meaningless point of the game, and that's his career done. That's, you know, Chicago's, you know, not super team, but, you know, championship competing team gone. So everything can be taken away in a matter of seconds. Like, we saw the Warriors dynasty come crashing down. Obviously, we were able to revive it and get one more championship. And I think the Warriors are pretty lucky with injuries. Like, the timing of all those injuries, KD and Clay, like, it made sense. Like, we did get to see the full extent of the dynasty before it came crumbling down, which I'm grateful for. But, you know, I wonder if that'll be the case for OKC. Chet's already been pretty injury-prone. J-Dub, you know, obviously with that hand, we'll see how that kind of recovers. SGA's been pretty lucky so far, but like I said, you just never know. And I never wish for injuries on teams. Like, I don't hope any of these guys get injured. I think they deserve, you know, their chance to have, you know, a dominant period because of how well they've built up their team. Like, Sam Presti and Mark Daigneault have built an incredible team and an incredible system, and they deserve to reap the rewards of that. But at times, the NBA is a cruel world. But we'll see. I guess OKC can only take it a year at a time, though. You don't want to get too carried away and start thinking about dynasties, because that's when you kind of lose vision on a year-to-year basis. If you think about the long term like idea of a dynasty, you start to get distracted. But I don't think OKC are going to do that. They seem pretty locked in. But we're back into this game, though. 10 points. I did say at halftime that all we kind of needed was one little big run to just get ourselves, you know, at least a chance in the fourth, as that's a terrible turnover from Moody. Yeah, not a great pass, but looking back at the replay, I think Podziemski was supposed to go out there. That was Pod's fault, actually. Bit of miscommunication there from the 2 youngsters. Yeah, Warriors are back into this game big time, 100% Simo. But the thing is, you know, how long can we hold on to this momentum for before OKC kind of get their little swing going? The fact that we're only down by 10 and that we've had double the turnovers of OKC is pretty impressive. And like I said, it would only be a matter of time before OKC got the ball rolling back in their favour. SGA is just truly a special player. And one thing I will say about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-point shot has really developed in recent years. Like, he used to be, like, still pretty good from 3, but not like a super threat. But now, like, if you give him space from 3, he'll let it fly. He used to be a very mid-range heavy player, but now he can score from anywhere. It's incredible. He doesn't have a weakness in his game on the offensive end. But even as a defender, he's really solid. He's got a nice jumper. It's not super orthodox. There's a little bit of LaMelo Ball in it, like the way he kind of flings to the side a little bit. But I like it. It's different. Wallace misses the first. I will say, I'm absolutely cooking. It is so hot. So Draymond Green's got 5 fouls, so essentially what that means is we are fucked. We are fucked. We've essentially only got 1 center left. So basically now, look, Draymond only got 1 foul left. We've only really got Quinton Post. And he's back into this ball game now. But the thing is, Quinton's also got a few fouls. So if both of them get into trouble, we're screwed. JK! Woo! Big time 3. Here we go. So we've got a whole new lineup out there on the court. We've got Pat, Seth, Buddy, Kuminga, and Post. So like I said to you guys at the beginning of this game, as Isaiah Joe responds. Like I also said to you guys, anytime we get a run going, OKC always respond. But the other thing I was saying is do expect for majority of this game Warriors to run a lineup of 3 guards, 1 forward, and then one of our 2 centers, and that's kind of been the case. But yeah, once we get Al and Trace back and hopefully trade for someone like a Nick Claxton, we can run some bigger lineups. Offensive foul! That's like the 4th offensive foul we've drawn this game. Seth Curry gets one this time. Isaiah Joe just tried to kind of get Shea a little bit of space there, but just wrapped him around like a bear hug. So Seth Curry gets a dime, gets a charge, and down 9 here. This is where we can really get ourselves into this game. Let's see that Seth Curry shooting on display as Pat Spencer takes it himself. In limited minutes, he's been really good. He always loves those little middies. Here we go. Only down 7 here. Things are building. Chase Center starting to rumble a little bit, and every time we do, OKC always fucking answer. It's back out to 10. That's what I hate about OKC. They give you hope, and then they just take it all away from you. Kuminga! That would have been awesome if you hit that. Oh! Seth! Quick little lay. That's handy. Kuminga missed the 3. It almost went out of bounds, but Quinton saved it and gave Seth the open layup. So Seth Curry, what an efficient Warriors debut. But once again, OKC respond! Go away, bro! And it's not even just SGA all the time. Like, Isaiah Joe hit a shot before. Then it was Aaron Wiggins just there. Like, come on, bro. Give us a glimmer of hope. Don't shoot, buddy. Pass the ball. Okay, prove me wrong. Good shot. Everyone's getting involved. Damn, we are hitting some tough shots. Actually, OKC got that something. I think I added a point to OKC by accident. I think I just added accidental points there to OKC. Seth Curry. Oh, if he hit that contested. Oh, Kuminga. The offensive board. 4-point game. Timeout, OKC. Here comes the Warriors. I was just going to say, Seth Curry, the energy he brings is electric. If he hit that contested 3, bro, the crowd would have gone ballistic. Bro, the crowd stood up on their feet. He missed, but Kuminga kept them on their feet as he made good use of that offensive board. But, man, if we could beat OKC without Steph Curry, I'd be so proud. Damn, might have to cop a Seth jersey too. Get the number 31 Curry in the 30. Might even have to get a Seth poster next to me as well. Because he is playing just as good as Steph. Obviously, it's one game, but, you know, we'll give the the less credited Curry bro some much-deserved credit. You're 100% right, Simo. He is changing this game. I like this lineup we've got. Pat, who's a hustler. You know, he'll make the right reads, do the little things. You've then got Seth, who is just so electric at the moment, getting the Warriors crowd going. You've got Buddy, who can catch fire. You've got the athletic Kuminga, which we really need at the moment with this kind of small ball lineup. And then you've got Quinton out there as well. So, you know, this lineup can really shoot the ball. And I definitely like the idea of having Seth and Buddy out there more than Moody in this game. He's been pretty bad in recent times, Moses Moody. I still have a lot of faith in him, and I'm sure once... He typically plays better alongside Steph, I have noticed. But yeah, I think he's 1 of 5 in this game. And I think they've all been threes. All I can remember from this game is Moody shooting threes. But yeah, he's definitely only got like 3 points. I know that for a fact because I was looking at it before. But you know, Pat's got 6, Buddy's got 13, Pods has got 14, Steph's got 7. So we're getting good usage from all of our other guards. But we need a bit more from Moody because he's usually the standout one. But that hasn't been the case in this game. Alrighty. A little timeout here. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here in this final 2 minutes of the third. It's very weird watching Warriors basketball at 5 PM over here in Australia. Usually we never get games this late. Like, my stomach's rumbling like it's almost dinner time, which it is normally for me. But yeah, what a third quarter it's been. Warriors outscored the Thunder 33-18. Oh, they're talking about it now, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. So, I'm liking this lineup. I think this is our best lineup so far tonight. Here we go. And Warriors come out of the timeout with a steal! Go! Buddy! Smokes the layup! Pats with the follow-up! 2-point game! 2-point game! Pat Spencer erupts and he's letting the crowd know too. Wowee, off the timeout, Warriors do something they don't normally do. A half-court press and double team. Buddy got the steal, missed the layup, but then Pat got the follow-up. And then the Warriors get the ball straight back. So back-to-back steals here for the Warriors. And we have a chance to take the lead in this ball game. Kuminga fading, misses. Probably wasn't the look what we wanted there, but that's all right. We're in this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes remaining in the third. SGA responds. That kills the energy. Here we go, Pat. Off the Kuminga screen. Kuminga looking to attack once again. Hand off to Spencer. Floating midi, misses. Post with the long board. Out to Buddy. Swings it. Spence from the corner. Green bean casserole. Oh my god, this is the Pat Spencer legacy game. Your grandkids will ask you, where were you when Pat Spencer took down the greatest team of all time? And you'll tell them you were right here on this stream. Kuminga, give it to Pat. Kuminga, what's the look? What is that look? You've got Pat Spencer, who's wide open at the three-point line, who is playing incredible, and Kuminga takes that shit. Like, seriously, what is that shot from Kuminga? Two just selfish looks. That's just terrible from Kuminga. We've got the momentum, you've got the hot hand, and you're shooting contested hook shots. You're not Kareem. Pass the ball. I love JK, and I'm just frustrated, but, you know, I've still got faith in him. I still think he should be out there on the floor. But we don't want those shots as Thunder respond. Like, fuck, man. Come on, we're right here. Just Kuminga. Good reads. Oh, here we go. Back to the basket again. There we go. He finally gives it off. Seth Curry to the rim. Off the glass. Seth, Pat, and Buddy leading an incredible charge that has the Warriors down 2. We were down 19 at the half. We've brought this game right back, and the Chase Center crowd erupting here. The MVP with a step back triple hits it. We just cannot get in front. Every time we get within pinching distance, the Thunder respond, and SGA has nearly 30 points through 3 quarters. Kuminga, primary ball handler, nearly messes it up again. Seth Curry off the screen. Step back. Kuminga receives the ball again on SGA. Misses another shot. Gets it back and shoots another shot. Finally gets a foul call with 12.1 on the clock. He'll head to the line to try and put it back to a 3-point game. Thunder will get last possession here. But yeah, AJ Mitchell, that 3 really hurt the momentum. And then SGA crosses up Buddy Hield, puts him on ice skates. But look, I mean, they're talking about it on the commentary right now, but SGA is probably excited. He keeps sitting out of fourth quarters because the Thunder are that good, but he's finally got a challenge here. As this undermanned Warriors team's coming to play. Now, the Warriors have just made 3 substitutions. They've gone... No Jimmy as well! I was wondering where Jimmy was. He hasn't played, like, in so long. I was actually really, like, confused for a second. He's only played 15 minutes for 6 points. As Kuminga does hit 1, but here we go. We need to stop on this play. Come on. Let's not let that run go for nothing. We'll talk about Jimmy at 3/4 time. Fuck off, SGA! Fuck off! Seriously! It's all love once the game's over, but I'm pissed off right now. That is a flop and a half. Look at him. Kuminga, like, oh my god! He's a cheeky little guy, SGA. He's a cheeky man. He's cheeky, I tell ya. I tell you what. Hits the first one. So still 5 points. Oh, that'll be a fun game on Sunday. Sunday night football. Pat Mahomes taking on the Texans and CJ Stroud. I'll definitely watch that. I love a little bit of NFL. Alright, please miss this. He makes it. So here we go. 3 seconds to get the ball end to end. Podziemski. I've seen him hit a half-court shot in person. Hit another one. Pods. Yes! Yes! Brandon Podziemski. Jordan Poole-like. B Pods. Yes, baby. B Pods. The opposite-handed 3 to beat the Horn. JP-like. What a shot from Brandon Podziemski. Swings the momentum right back in the Warriors' favour. Now, we've got to obviously talk about the breaking news. Jimmy Butler will miss this 4th quarter. Obviously, was questionable to play. Did play in the early stages of this game. But I did say it. I don't know if anyone was here at the beginning of this stream, but I did say he looked very, very limpy. You could just see that there was a little bit of pain in that step. And yeah, got ruled out not too long ago. I was going to mention it, but I thought they would just save him for the 4th quarter. I was going to say he hadn't played much in the 3rd, despite us going on an insane run. But I thought they were kind of just holding on to him for the 4th quarter, but no. So, the undermanned Warriors, with no Steph and no Jimmy in the 4th, down 3. A 16-point advantage in that quarter for the Dubs. We're down 19 at the half, and I thought this game was going to be over by the end of the 3rd, and SGA was going to get it to sit out of another 4th, but it's game on here. This is probably the closest game the Thunder have had in a while, and if we somehow win this, I would be over the moon. It would probably be our best win of the season, probably outside of that Denver game, which was like a crazy one. But, yeah, Pat Spencer, wowee, what a quarter and what a game he is having. The fact that we almost let this guy go is crazy. We need to give him a true multi-year contract because he is awesome. He is awesome. 11 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, and a steal. 62%. Just takes his... I just love Pat Spencer. I really want a Pat Spencer jersey. I tried. I'm not even kidding. There's a few that kind of... because obviously... I ordered a Warriors City Edition, the Town jersey. They only had a few players in stock. In my size as well, I should mention. That only being, I think it was Steph. They had Steph ones. They had I think it was Draymond ones in my size. I like to wear XL for jerseys. As I've just realised my desk has just been broken. I think I got that excited. I obliterated the side of my desk with my foot. That's right. I'll fix that later. But yeah, they had Steph, Dre, and who was the other player? I can't remember. There was one more player, but yeah, I originally wanted to get a Will Richard one because it's his rookie year. They didn't have him. I'll turn this down. And then I was like, I'll get a Jimmy Butler one. I don't have a Jimmy Warriors jersey yet. They only had him in medium, which I don't wear. Then I was like, let me get someone off the bench. Let me go for someone like a Quinton Post. Didn't have him. I was like, what about Pat Spencer? They didn't even have his jersey on there. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just get a Steph one. Let me just get a Steph one. And maybe I can get it signed one day. Alright. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter underway. Warriors lineup to begin this fourth. Will Richard, Seth Curry, GP2, Pajemski, and Post. So the 4-guard lineup. Seth, Will, Brandon, Gary. 4 shooting guards or point guards alongside Quinton, who is going to get a good flogging this fourth quarter. He'll have to play majority of the minutes. Seth Curry! Oh, my lordy lord! Oh, my God. Seth Curry is a human sniper. Oh, my God. He is hitting contested shot. And Warriors ball! Holy shit, Thunder! Collapsing in front of our eyes. Can we capitalize on it, though? Can we finally hit the lead? The crowd will go nuts. Brandon. Midi. Misses. We just can't get in front. We're right there. But every time we're right there, the Thunder clap right back. And that's going to be a foul. So, will it be on the ground or will it be shooting? Looked like it was before he got into the rhythm of the shot. Let's see. Personal? I think, yeah, it's just an on-the-ground foul. But yeah, we just... Oh, no, it's a shooting foul, okay. I thought he wasn't into the full rhythm of the shot yet, but yeah, fair enough. Could have gone either way. Every time we get right within striking distance, the Thunder just respond. Now, no SGA to begin the fourth. They're going to save him for later in the quarter. So that's concerning as well. So we need to try and get the lead while SGA is sitting down. Here we go. Brandon handling the ball. I would love to see Pat Spencer back out there ASAP. Brandon, step back. Offensive foul. What? Oh, here we go. The ref's going to try and save OKC's fucking historic season. Here we go. Here we go with this absolute fucking bullshit. So that's Pods' third foul. So he's going to be careful too. Jalen Williams running the offense here early in the fourth in his third game back from a hand injury. Has Post on him. Step back triple. Rattles out Pods the longboard. Here we go. Running it up is Pajemski. Turnover, kickball. Alright, lucky. Lucky. Damn close game. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, definitely get in here. Alright, here we go. Down 3. Still ages to go. 10 minutes. Long time in basketball. Pajemski off to Seth. Cutting his GP2. The hook shot is good. The little Gary Payton special there. 92 plays 93. Just under 10 to go here. Jalen Williams steps into it. Lobs it up for Chet. Wowee. That brings some flashbacks. Haven't seen those two connecting like that for a little while now. Seth off the screen. Catches, fires, and fucking buries a deep 3. Holy fucking shit. It's like watching Steph out there. Seth Curry, hand down, man down. Like a human slingshot. He is 6-7 from the field. Oh my god, we cannot hit the fucking lead. Every fucking time we are right there and then the Thunder respond. GP2, scoop layup. Oh, just misses. I know he has. Offensive. Plus 100 respect to Pods, who helped both players get up. Oh my god, that shot from Seth was like a fucking slingshot. He literally, he caught it and just went fling. Man, if one Curry wasn't enough, how about two? Fuck it, let's get Delback out there. Let's get 60-year-old Delback out there, but I mean, there's a chance that it's still not going to end up being enough here. OKC, every time, find a way to retaliate. Oh, got a little bit of lag going on. Apologies. Now we're back. Seth Curry, loving his new uniform. What a Warriors debut. I mean, I'm probably going to have to make him the post-game graphic. All right. Quinton with 3 fouls. He's got to be super duper careful here with Dre already having 5. Come on, 7 seconds. Get a stop. Get a hand. Cutting. No foul. Warriors ball. Good D. Good D. I think a defensive 3-second there. All right. Timeout Warriors. 2-point game. This is a classic. No Steph, but we've got Seth, so it doesn't matter. Holy crap. I'm going to have a quick look on Instagram. Give me 1 second. Feel free to get any chats in, but let's just have a quick look. I just want to see if they've posted anything about Seth. We got a Pat Spencer appreciation post. True to that. What a game from P. Spence. Oh yeah, we got a Seth one. We got Brandon at the buzzer. We're finally seeing some Brandon love. Seth Curry, first bucket as a Warrior. I've seen enough. Bro, what are you talking about? People just hate on Brandon for no reason. Like, even though he's playing probably the best he's played all year, and he's probably been our best player in this game, I'm seeing comments saying, get ready to send Brandon Pajemski on a plane by halftime. Like, what are you smoking? Bro, Pods has been like one of our best players, if not the best. Bro, what are we on about? Also as well, some like niche Warriors news. Apparently, Hansel Emmanuel, he is like one of those kind of like social media prodigies. He's only got one arm, but he's like an absolute hooper. I've been following his journey for so long. Apparently, he just got a 10-day exhibit contract with the Santa Cruz Warriors. How cool is that? I would love to see him get a game in the G League. And could you imagine if the Warriors brought him up for a game? It'd be one of the all-time stories. Like, making it to college, let alone the G League and NBA with one arm, is so impressive. Like obviously it makes it harder to shoot with one arm because you don't get to have that kind of bracing arm that helps you put the ball into motion. And with dribbling, you know, you don't have that second hand to kind of create, but he's still shifty and he's still a good shot. It's really impressive. I love that the Warriors G League team's given him an opportunity. I don't know if it's fully true. I've seen a few posts on it, but yeah, I'll definitely have a look at that. I might even potentially make a video on it if he gets into the G League. That'd be really cool. But we got a game on our hands here, folks. Steph Curry 2.0. Man, this is awesome. 100% playlist. This is awesome. as I'm going to start calling him, Seth the Slingshot Curry. Because he shoots it like a fucking slingshot. It is unreal. Mind you, when Seth hit that 3, I kicked the leg out of my desk. So, thanks to Seth for making me get that hype and potentially fully breaking my desk. Oh my god. Yep, it is fully snapped out. Thanks to Seth for getting me that excited. If we hit a game winner or something, the whole thing is going to come collapsing down. Here we go. We're back underway. And unfortunately, we nearly turn it over. Buddy saves it. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Buddy with 3. Buddy with 2. Kicks it. GP2. And hits it. We're in front. We're in front. We're in front. Would you believe it? First lead since early in the first. We're in front. Oh my god. And OKC take it right back. Oh my god. J-Dub's back. If OKC weren't dominant enough, J-Dub's back to his best. Gary. Pat. Gee, what a late game this is. Pat. Floating! Hits it! Ball game here! Wow, I'm starting to lose my voice. I was not expecting this, ladies and gentlemen. The Golden State Warriors, with no Steph, no Jimmy for the rest of this game, are taking it to one of the historical teams. And we get the ball again here. We have a chance to potentially have our biggest lead of the game here. Pat Spencer, Draymond for 3. Boom! Warriors up 4. Biggest lead of the game with 7:20 to go. You could not have wrote a better script in this game. J-Dub. Deep 3 from Wiggins. Misses! Here comes Golden State. Pat Spencer, who's been the unlikely hero in this one. Pat sizing up Chet. Wants a screen or wants a switch. He's going to get it now. Switches onto Wiggins. Back to the basket. Pat Spencer drives in. Off the GP2. Misses the floater. We nearly get the offensive board, but it's going to be OKC's ball plus a foul. I'm sure SGA is only moments away from checking in. If you've just joined us, down 19 at the half. The Warriors, without Steph, without Jimmy, in their second half, have rallied right back in this game and have the lead with 6:30 to go. Ball game on our hands here. This would be the Warriors' most impressive win of the season in Seth Curry's debut. That's going to be another foul. The ref's going to do everything to get OKC back into this game. Chet's going to be fouled and he'll head to the line. Chet's got a chance to put it back within a few points here. Just want to have a look at something quickly. Alright, so Gilgeous-Alexander is going to come back into this ball game. So this is where the real challenge starts. You know, Chet, J-Dub, they're great players, but SGA, he's on another level. He did hit the first, so OKC now join us in triple figures. 100 plays 103 here. Chet, chance to put it back to 2 points. Here we go. Chet. Misses, no. Gets the friendly bounce. 101 plays 103. 6 minutes and counting. Here we go. Pat Spencer, Buddy. It looks like Moody, GP2 and Dre the 5. Dre another 3. Oh, I nearly got the tip in. That's a turnover. That's our ball. No, it's going to be Thunder ball. Of course it will be. So, Warriors, who are undermanned, no Steph, no Jimmy, no Al, no Trace. They have to run an incredibly small ball lineup. We've got 4 guards and a 6'6" center. I wonder where this ranks in terms of historic smallest lineups out in the court together at the same time. Chet hits a 3. OKC are in front. I'm going to be like the commentators for the team that like don't celebrate the other team when they hit a shot. Like when the Warriors hit a 3, like, oh, Warriors for 3. And then OKC hit a 3, I'll be like, Holmgren with the 3. I don't want OKC to win this. I really want to win this ball game. Draymond, cutting his piece. Spence! Oh my god! Pat Spencer, legacy night. Pat Spencer and Seth Curry. I'm going to tell my children that that's Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Offensive ball there for OKC. They're going to be costly. AJ Mitchell, he's got a deep bag. Gets past GP2, gets to the elbow, and sinks a very nice floater. Beautiful shot there. That was a tough possession. This is what OKC fans have been wanting, a close game. They haven't had a truly close game in a little while. Pat Spencer, sizing up Chet, gets past him, spin move, floating. Oh my god! Pat Spencer is a human highlight reel in this game. Oh my god, Pat Spencer, career night with 17. And Shea can go F himself. You couldn't let us have a little bit of fun. You couldn't let us have the lead for a little bit, SGA. We're going to get a timeout here. Pat Spencer. Oh my goodness. He is leading the team. Well, he has the equal highest points tonight for the Warriors with 17. B Pods has also got 17. I want to see him out there. I want to see the lineup to end the game be Podziemski, Seth, Pat, Kuminga, and or maybe even to end the game, Dre and Quinton. And then if Dre fouls out, bring in JK. I mean, we have Guy Santos, but you're probably not going to bring a player into the game that late if he hasn't played already. But like, truly just an all-around game without all the stars. Richard with 5, Jimmy with 6 before going out, Dre with 10, Pods with 17, Kuminga with 8, Buddy with 13, Peyton with 11, Pat Spencer with 17, Seth with 14. Like everyone's chipped in a little bit on offense. It's been awesome. Just want to have a quick look. Damn, Warriors fans loving Seth Curry. Oh, Steph is there, but he's not on the bench. He's sitting up in the the stands. That's interesting. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he's sitting with his family. We'll have a look. Look at this clip here. Oh, so there is a Warriors broadcast for this game. Hang on. Well, I like NBC, but I'm swapping to the Warriors in Arena to end this game. I didn't know that the Warriors broadcast also had rights when NBC was on. We're definitely swapping over. I love our commentary team. But yeah, did not realize Steph was in the building. Alright, let me know down below in the chat. Who gets it done from here? Can the Warriors win a miracle? Can the Warriors win a miracle game? It would probably be the biggest upset this... No, it would be the biggest upset this season. I know this isn't a full-strength OKC team, but if you were to tell me this morning that we actually have a chance at beating OKC without Steph and that Jimmy wouldn't play in the second half, I would probably believe you're lying. But, to my shock, with 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go, we only find ourselves down by 1 and with a real shot at winning this game.
You're down 22. The comeback begins with Seth Curry and his 14 points. And then extra energy from Kuminga.
This is what we needed from the bench guys.
8 of 11 shooting. And Draymond Green and friends back it up to Podziemski, 17.
I'm just looking at all these highlights here. Like, we've had some awesome moments tonight.
Start feeling it. Warriors coming on strong.
Alright, here we go. Hopefully not too many stops in play here to end this game off. We're officially in clutch time. Warriors down by 1. We've got Pat, Seth, GP2, Buddy, and Dre. 4 guards and an undersized big. Here comes the highlight reel. Spencer again. First miss in a little while. We've got 16 people in here. We are 1 sub away from 350. Make sure to sub up if you haven't already. Warriors content and Warriors streams. Joe for 3 hits it. Please, bro. Don't let it go to waste. 111, 107. This is where it gets scary. OKC going these silent runs. Alright, Pat Spencer going to take a seat to a standing ovation. I mean, I know he needs a quick rest, but, like, he has to come back in. So, have they brought Pods in? Yeah, I like that. I like that. So, bring Pods in, give Pat a rest, and then Pods! Ooh! And then take Buddy out and bring Pat back in like 2 minutes' time, if we're still in this game. So, SGA actually playing fourth quarter action. That's a rare thing these days, with how dominant this 20-1 Thunder team have been. But these young Warriors, without Steph, oh my God. Shai is a special player. 36 points for Gilgeous-Alexander. That triple puts a dagger into the heart of the Chase Center, and I think we're going to lose. Blue Moon, get out of the stream. You're the bad luck. Get out of here. Timeout, we need it. Man. It'd be so flat if we just dropped off in the last 5 minutes and let them cruise home. Shai, I don't know why we have Buddy Hield guarding Shai. He has been putting Buddy on ice skates all night long. Get Buddy Hield off of Shai. He is too good.
Said at the top of the telecast, good play against a team this good will give you confidence.
Yeah, he has. He has. He's a special player, Shai. We are witnessing, like I always say, our generation's Kobe. Why would you want the Thunder to win? We need the Thunder's confidence to go. For the sake of the league, we all need to come together to take down the Thunder. Just because your Lakers got belt to us against the Thunder doesn't mean you need to pray for our downfall. So this is going to have to be 3 minutes of undisrupted, perfect basketball on both sides of the court for the Warriors if they want to win this. And it's going to have to be Brandon Podziemski. I'm calling him out as the guy I want to see step up in this last 3 minutes. Now look, we're probably going to lose this, and that's okay. I've been proud of the effort, and I'm proud of this result, however it plays out, but we've come this far. We deserve to win this. We've got to find a way to earn that win here. Yes! Steal! Go, Buddy Buckets! GP2! Come on! Come on! Off the timeout! We're not going away! Full court press! This is what we want to see. Play for the badge. Here we go. I'm hype. Come on. Defense. Williams on Buddy. Switches the GP2 to the MVP with 5. Shai Gilgeous to the rim. Blocked by Green. Blocked by Green. Holy shit. We've got a chance. Buddy. Oh my God. Don't turn it over, Donkey. Seth Curry. The human slingshot. ISO to Buddy. He has to shoot. Misses. Pods. Oh, Buddy. You do my head in sometimes with your shot selection. Shai to J-Dub. Chet at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. J-Dub. It doesn't matter. They won't need him. Oh, we needed that from Buddy. Oh, it would have been a 4-point game. Come on, Pods. Come on, B-Pods. Dre. No hesitation. Connects. We're not going away without a fight. 4-point game with 1:30 to go. We are putting up a brave fight no matter how this goes down. We need a stop. We cannot get stops. Come on. The MVP, the world's greatest basketball player, over Buddy. And get fucking Buddy off. Fucking take Buddy Hield off. He fucking sucks. Holy fuck. Why is Pat Spencer off for this dumbass? Dre, another one. Seth, get the offensive board. Buddy, fuck off. Fuck off, Buddy. Fuck off. Take his fucking trash. Fuck you, Buddy Hield. Fuck you. Seriously, I'm fucking pissed. Take his fucking trash ass off the court and fuck him, send him to Brooklyn. Fuck, he is so annoying at times. Oh, I don't ever get angry at players like that. And Buddy has been good, but like 2 of 9 from 3. Stop fucking shooting. Bro, oh my god. How? How does one player cost us so big time? Shea's been bloody taking him to the ice rink, putting him on skates, and then he's shooting heavily contested threes with the game on the line. You're not Steph Curry, bro. Pass the rock. Like, I know I sound angry, but I am truly happy with this performance. Like, we've taken it to the best team on planet Earth, but like, oh my god, Buddy. Please trade Buddy. Please trade Buddy. I beg you, Mike, trade Buddy for Buddy and Kuminga for like Nick Claxton and someone else. Bro, send Buddy to Beijing. Beijing Buddy in full effect. I don't usually call out players, but fuck me, he has been god-awful. Why is Pat Spencer not coming in? Steve Kerr! Are you high on marijuana or something? Holy fuck! Is Steve Kerr smoking crack on the sideline? Holy fuck! Steve Kerr, get off the weed! Oh my god. Oh, and he hit it as well. Oh my god, I'm losing my shit. Bro, why the fuck is Buddy Hield on the court, but Pat Spencer is standing on the sideline with a towel around his neck? Oh my god, Steve Kerr. You're gonna make me go insane. Buddy! Our ball still. We gotta hit a 3. We've got to go 3 straight buckets, 3 straight stops. We're not gonna win, most likely. We're gonna get, I think, a timeout. Oh my god, we're gonna get a challenge. It's not gonna matter. Fuck off, seriously. I'm really pissed. I don't usually get angry at losses like this, but this one has really angered me. Like, Pat Spencer, Brandon Pajemski lead an incredible surge from down 19 to up by 4, and then Buddy Hield comes on, gets put on ice skates, shoots dumbass shots, and Steve Kerr stands there and just lets him stay out. Like, and then, like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. So listen to this. Listen to this. You have Moses Moody out there, who I love Moses. Moses is one of my guys, one of my favorite players, but he's been terrible tonight. 1 of 5. Has only made 1 3, like clearly no threat tonight. And then you've got Buddy Hield, who started this game off hot with 9 points, but has since been awful. 4 of 15, 26% from the field, 2 of 9 from 3. Why the fuck would you have those two out there? Like, why would you not bring more height in? Bring in Kuminga, bring in Quinton. There's a minute left. Steve Kerr! Please! Use common sense. I love Steve. I love Buddy. I love Moody. I love this team. I love all the guys. But we need to be fucking smarter. These decisions are going to cost us a championship opportunity. And the challenge, I think, is successful. I think OKC challenged it and they got the ball. So down 8. We're going to need a stop. We're probably going to have to foul. We are going to lose it. Remember, yeah, but the thing is with Steph, you know, if Steph has a bad game, 9 points, 5 turnovers, Steph costs us the game, I can sit there and say that's okay. Steph's won us 4 rings, he's got 2 MVPs, most threes ever, probably most game-winning shots in Warriors history, has had so many games where he's single-handedly won us the game. That's okay. He gets as many rights off as he wants, but Buddy Hield, in what world are you shooting 4 of 15 as a role player? Only the world where Buddy Hield's out there. But then what pisses me off even more, why would Steve Kerr keep him out there? You had Pat Spencer who was on fire. He was the hot hand. He had the chase center on their feet. And then you take him out in clutch time. It just doesn't make any sense. And he needs to start getting called out for this bullshit. Like, why bring Pat Spencer back in now, Steve? You've already fucking cost us the game. You've already fucked the game over. Sorry to Steph, who I just knocked over. So we're going to lose this game by 10. And I know I'm mad right now, but I will sit back and look at this loss and not be too mad. But, man, a game we should have won. A game we should have won. We could have taken down the best team, and not just all of the NBA, but in all of the world. Oh, Darvin Ham, Torian. Exactly right. Exactly right. Like, I just don't get how he is deserving to stay out there. He is 4 of 15. Oh, my God. Ah, man. Come on, Pat. Get another bucket. Nah, he misses those. But it's not even Pat's fault. Like, why would you take him off? So Thunder win 124 to 112. I mean, I'm baffled. I'm really baffled. I'm baffled. I'm proud of the performance. Brave effort from these, you know, young Warriors role players and these guys who don't typically get opportunities. Seth Curry comes in, makes an all-time Warriors debut. You know, Seth is going to be an incredible player, and OKC are getting around him, which I like. Pat Spencer had an incredible game. Pods even played well. I know people give him crap. And then just Buddy. Buddy and Steve just somehow found a way to kill all of the momentum. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I simply don't get it. We were on an incredible run before Buddy came in. And I want to see what the people have to say on Instagram once the final score post comes out. Yeah, everyone is ripping in to Steve Kerr. Everyone is ripping into Steve Kerr, deservedly. He's a great coach, one of the greatest coaches of all time, one of the greatest basketball minds, you know, won many championships out there on the court. He's had various roles in the NBA, media guy, assistant coach, and has now coached the 4 rings. But, like, it's just getting to the point now where some of these decisions from Steve Kerr, I can't defend. I seriously can't defend. I never get angry. This is probably the only and first time you guys have seen me get angry on a stream. Because that decision to take out Pat Spencer for Brandon Podziemski and keep Buddy Hield in was terrible. Was absolutely terrible. And I'm going to watch his press conference to see what he has to say. Not on stream. I've got to make the few graphics and whatnot. But, yeah, look, I'm not too mad. Definitely a lot of positives in there. And considering how the last game versus OKC went, this was definitely an improvement. So, yeah, Pod 17-4-4-1. I liked his game tonight. GP2 has also been really good as of recent. Pat was the player of the night. I think I'm going to make the graphic for him. Or maybe Seth. We'll see. We'll see. But those two are good. But Hope you all did enjoy it. Now, in terms of the streaming, I mentioned it at the beginning of today, or if you're watching from America, tonight's stream, that I wasn't going to be able to stream too many games in December, unfortunately. So I will, let's have a look. So, let me just actually double check. So, okay, I'll be streaming the game. I didn't realize we had a game on Friday. That completely left my mind. I was saying earlier in the stream how I was excited to have a day off on Friday, no work, no streaming, but we've got a game versus Philly early in the day though, so that's good. Can wake up, do the stream, and then chill for the rest of the day. So I won't be able to stream the game versus Cleveland on the weekend, but I will be streaming the game Sunday local, Monday for my Aussie viewers versus Chicago. And then we have 4 days off before we play Minnesota. I won't be able to stream that game. We then have a day off before we play Portland. I won't be able to stream that game. We then have 3 days off. We play the Suns in Phoenix. I won't be able to stream that one. But then a day later, we play the Suns in Golden State. And that potentially will be my next stream. So, yeah, unfortunately, work lines up pretty badly over these next couple of weeks. But, yeah, 2 more streams. Hopefully we see a win, and hopefully we see Steph return, and maybe even see, Melton out there as well. Hopefully Al back soon as well. So hopefully we can get our full team out there for one stream before I have to have a little bit of a streaming hiatus. But Steve Kerr, I love you, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Very late game. Like, this would have ended very late local time. Started at 8. So it would be about 11:30 in San Fran right now. That's late for a game to end. And here in Australia, it's 5:30. Like, after this, I'm going to make my graphic and have my dinner. Like, it's that late. I might even go play basketball a little bit later on, get a few shots up. But thank you all for watching. Interesting game. Very interesting game. Interesting stream too. Like, this stream was all over the place at the beginning. But once again, solid turnout. Thank you all for that. Didn't hit 350. We should hopefully hit it after I post the short today. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all Thursday night for my local viewers, and Friday morning, bright and early, for my Aussie viewers. And I'll see you all soon. Final score, reigning champs are now 21-1. They win 124-112. Warriors now back to a 500 record. Hopefully Jimmy Butler isn't injured as well. We'll see how